An outpouring of criticism and demands for accountability as hundreds gather to protest the police beating death of a homeless man. This demonstration in front of Fullerton Police Headquarters drew more than 300 people from across the political spectrum, denouncing the actions of officers and city officials as public anger grows over the incident. On the night of July 5th, Fullerton police officers were dispatched to the city's transportation center to investigate reports of a man attempting to break into cars. Police say Kelly Thomas, a 37-year-old homeless man diagnosed with schizophrenia, fit the suspect's description, and that an altercation took place. Witnesses say the officers beat Kelly for several minutes.
I saw two cops on top of a homeless guy right here that I know, and they were pretty much beating him up, telling him to stop resisting, and then more police came and they started beating him with a flashlight, backup flashlight in the back of his head, and he wasn't moving around at all, but more came and they started tasering him, and it was just a horrible sight. The guy wasn't moving, had his arm in front of him, and his head was down already, and he wasn't moving at all, and they just kept going.
A lawyer representing the 6 officers said that Thomas was combative and that the officers did not use a taser excessively. The altercation was captured by a nearby security camera. A police dispatcher apparently zoomed the camera in on the activity, though a source told the Los Angeles Times that part of the camera's view was blocked by tree limbs. That video is now in the hands of the Orange County District Attorney's Office, which says it will not release the footage to ensure that witnesses testify to what they actually saw that night. However, 2 videos have emerged so far. A bystander across the road captured this video of the incident, in which Kelly is heard calling out for his father.
Alright, there's our best. Does that. He's already down on the ground already.
Multiple taser shots can also be heard. And a bus's onboard camera shows witnesses reacting to what they saw.
Getting him, he just ran off, ran away from them, and then they caught him, slammed his face against the curb, was red, and they beat him up. And 2 other more cops came, tasered him 6 times.
Kelly Thomas was taken by ambulance to St. Jude Medical Center in Fullerton and was later transferred to UCI Medical Center in Orange. He died 5 days after the incident. Both the District Attorney's Office and the FBI are now investigating.
What do we want? Justice!
This protest reflected a growing sentiment among Fullerton residents that their city leadership has failed to address their concerns in the aftermath of Kelly's death. One of the issues concerning critics is the department's decision to keep 5 of the 6 officers on street duty after the incident. The officers weren't reassigned until 3 weeks after the altercation. All are now on paid administrative leave. Much of the anger has been focused on Michael Sellers, the Fullerton police chief, who has said little about the incident. Many are now calling for his resignation.
Yes, he should resign. His handling of this whole situation is wrong. My goodness, this man died, and he hasn't even addressed us in our community about what happened. The mayor hasn't even addressed us.
City Councilman Bruce Whitaker said he's been frustrated with what he feels is a lack of communication from the police chief. Councilwoman Sharon Quirk Silva has joined Whitaker in publicly calling for Chief Sellers to resign. Beyond the criticism, Kelly's death has led to reflection about mental illness and homelessness, and brought together a community seeking answers.